sugar, we're going down swinging. Be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun, complex, cock it and pull it. Hi, John. Thanks for the likes. Hello. Let me pull that screen up so that... There we go. Nice one. You love it. Thank you. We'll see if you love it after I'm done with it, because this is just the start. Okay, I'm here looking. Awesome. Where are you from? Portland, Oregon, USA. What about you? Coming live to you from Antifa, capital of the world, Portland, Oregon. It's cold and rainy today. You have a friend in Oregon, and John's from Australia. I had a friend in Perth, Australia. You have a friend in Portland. That's cool. Is it me? It's not raining yet, but it's about to rain. Surprise, surprise. We're almost out of rainy season. Hopefully after this next week of rain, it will turn into dry. It's a he? Oh, got it. Well, that's cool. I was about to ask you where you were from, and then I saw TX, and I'm like, Texas, Texas where? Do you always do this? I do this during the week. I go live in the afternoons, Pacific time. Not always this early. How big is Portland? I mean, it's like a mid-sized city. We're not as big as like Seattle. It's pretty small. I think there's like 2 million people in the metropolitan area. Okay, nice. Yeah, during the weekdays, usually, sometimes on Mondays, usually Tuesday through Friday in the afternoon. Sometimes this early, sometimes a little earlier, but usually around 5 p.m. my time. Does everyone know everyone? I don't know anybody here. I've been here for like 3 years. And I've made not very many friends, but I also don't leave my house a lot. So I've met a few people. I've made friends with other vendors at markets and with people at other pottery studios, like when I used to go to other pottery studios. But not so much. I'm very much a homebody. So I haven't made any friends of people that I guess actually want to hang out with me outside of work stuff. It's funny, when I moved out here, people were talking about like the Pacific Northwest freeze, where people who are from here don't really let in outsiders. I moved here from the East Coast, DC area. I don't know if that's true or not. I think just in general, people don't go out of their way beyond social pleasantries. Who is that going to be? This guy? He's getting wings. He's getting 3 sets of wings. I think that's a seraphim. He's getting 3 sets of wings. He's going to get a belly gem. I'm not going to cut his dome off. He's going to stay bald because I think it's funny. From West Texas. I've been to the Northern Panhandle. Gigi, let me guess. Treasure trolls. This is a treasure troll. I'm going to give him a gem. You're exactly right, Yoni. This is a treasure troll. But I'm not done with him. Like, I'll pull out. Woo! Don't fall over, sir. I need you to survive. I've got 3 sets of wings. So he's going to get some wings in the back. He's going to get some wings on his face. Good save, thanks. That was close. And he's going to get some wings on his feet. Hi, Shell. Katie's Creations, thank you for the follow. I got a whole bin of these guys, so if he falls, it's not a big deal at this stage. If it happens after I clean him up and start adding wings, I'm going to be upset. Thanks for liking the live. This guy, he's going to be a bit smaller too. Was this the first time doing treasure trolls? Or because you rub the diamond on the stomach and so on? This is my first time making them, but I had them when I was a kid. You rub the diamond on the stomach and you make a wish. I remember that. Yeah, I had some when I was a kid. I'm 38, so this is very much familiar with these. Diana B, thank you for the follow. This guy's gonna get a little gem on his belly, for sure. I've got another version of this guy. He's a bit smaller, and then another version of this guy where his head is, he doesn't have a bald head. There's just a hole there. So I'm gonna do a whole thing. A whole bunch of these guys. And the one with the hole in the head, it'll be like it could be like a little vase, pen holder. You put your crystal in there. I've seen, definitely inspired. I'm familiar with Tiff's Trolls on Instagram. I used to follow her. Not going to be copying her stuff exactly. Got my own ideas. But she doesn't do pottery. She just gets regular, like vintage trolls. So, and I've got a bigger troll that I want to mold. And I'm trying to look for an even bigger one. Gotta go, eating dinner, love you. Love you back, Shell. Thanks for the likes and hanging out for a little bit. Just gone and I've scraped off his mold lines. I'm gonna clean up the mold lines and then we'll start attaching stuff. I also might, he's a little wobbly. Just gonna tap him down so he wobbles a little less. Gosh, I love his little feet. Okay. Very meticulous about these little guys. But yeah, if you can't stay, make sure you give me a follow and I will definitely update on my page when these guys are done and you can see how they turned out. Because it's going to be a bit of a, how do I put it? It's going to be a bit of a journey. It's going to take a few hours to get done. If you're hanging out with me, that's cool. If you can't stay, that's fine. Just make sure you give me a follow so you can see how he turns out. But what are y'all doing? Tell me what you got for plans this weekend. It's rainy. I literally might spend my whole weekend playing Stardew Valley like I did last weekend, even though it wasn't rainy last weekend. I didn't spend the whole weekend. I did yard work as well, but it's going to be rainy, so I'm not doing yard work this weekend. They had like a sale on Nintendo Shop for Stardew last weekend, and I was like, well, I can't. The PC that I played it on the first time is the one that's out here in the garage, and I can bring it inside, but I don't know. My PC's old, and I don't know if it's going to be able to run it with all the updates, so it's like, I'll just start a new farm. So I just got through the first spring, and I used like somebody's guide to like the first year kind of optimize whatever I was doing. Although some of the things like they tell you to do, like I don't care about making friends in the game or real life. I mean, I do want to make friends in real life, but don't care about making friends in the game. Just want to like schmooze the goth girl in there and marry her and run my little farm. If you play Stardew, who do you romance? Hey Armando, thank you for the follow. Who's your go-to romance? It's funny because in the guide it was saying the easiest person to romance, the fastest one is the blonde girl. Can't remember her name. But apparently you can romance her the fastest and get her to dance with you at the flower festival. Which I think I missed like a day of giving her a gift, so she would not. She was like, ew, I don't want to dance with you. Okay, this guy's much more solid. Okay, so now we're gonna do wings. things have been poured and sitting in a wet box, so they're a little bit drier than I would normally work with them. So I'm going to try and get some water back into them without removing all the detail. But yeah, what are y'all doing this weekend? Anything fun? Anything cool? Or if you're just staying in and playing video games, awesome. If you're working, I'm sorry. That sucks. This is a little too... I don't like these boards. They hold on to water too fast. Give me a sec. I'm going to switch out for the other one that's drier. Or too long, not too fast. Spray them and the water never goes away. It's the Wonder Ball. I ordered some new ones. Okay. I think I'm going to cut them down close to here. Same thing on the other side. Just giving it a nice spot for contact. Oh, I wish I could listen to music. I'm streaming on a couple different platforms, so the other ones you cannot use music or you'll get copyright strikes. So I'm just gonna hum the songs in my head and try not to be annoying about it. But that gives you guys the option of putting whatever music you want on in the background while you're watching. I'm going to try to stop yapping since nobody wants to yap with me. Just cleaning off the mold lines. Your ability to become my perfect enemy. Wake up, face me. Don't play dead, 'cause maybe someday. So I'm just gonna hum, not sing. Sorry. All right. Wing 1 cleaned. Let's clean up wing 2. Cold and catatonic. And your ability. It's pretty easy. Easy peasy. Hey, Azzy, thanks for liking the live. Looks good, right? Alright, I'm gonna get my scoring tool. Score each wing. I add a little water in there because it helps. You love it, Tangled Things. Thank you. Wait. Just wait. Give me like an hour. Just touching that bit to there so I know where to score on this side. Again, dipping it in a little bit of water. Where are you here? Let's see if the slip bottle is. Yeah, perfect. I was expecting it to be clogged. So, yay for that. Now we're putting slip on both sides that we want to attach. And then I'm going to look from the front first because I want it to sit at a certain height. That looks good. Okay. And I'm going to go back and press this together. Put some slip into there. Just everywhere that it's touching. then I'm gonna let it dry up, and then I'll go back and like seal it, clean it up. Okay, let's do side 2. To become. A little bit higher, like right there. Is that a troll angel? It is going to be a troll, I think it's a seraphim. So technically yes. But it's not just getting one set of wings. This is the first of 3 sets of wings. I think seraphim is the one with 3 sets. I can't Google it right now because my hands are yucky. Charlene, thanks for liking the live. Alright, again, adding slip to both contact points. And then I'm gonna flip them around and kind of Tangled, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate all the likes, you guys. If you're impatient, because this is going to take a while, make sure you give me a follow. I'll definitely post it when it's done so you can see how it turned out. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Alright. Just like the other one. I'm going to apply some pressure. Fill the crack in. Make sure that we get a good join. Also, if you're an artist or a small business, make sure that you give me a follow so we can be mutuals. DJ Brown Eyes, thank you for the follow. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm gonna flip this around so that the slip is at the back. And while I'm cleaning up the next set of rings. Tangled things, well, I gotta go make dinner. Looking forward to seeing this finish. I'll definitely post it when it's done. I'll do a little story later. Enjoy your dinner and thanks for hanging out. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit and dry up. I'm gonna clean up the next set of wings and then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put them. What do you think? Should we do the feet next? The foot wings. I think I'll do the foot wings because it's to balance the weight. We have the wings in the middle, then I'll do this one, and then that way when I'm working on the top, it won't fall forward. So, I'm gonna give this guy a spray off camera. Just with water, and give it a second to absorb. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna have to do some finagling for this one. Really quick. I have another mold that might have smaller wings on it. I'm gonna check and see if they're smaller, actually. They are quite a bit smaller. I don't know if I have enough slip though. I'm gonna take some slip from the reclaim bucket, which is a bit thin. And we're gonna add it to this. It has some sediment on the bottom, so hopefully it'll be about what it needs to be. And then we'll fill in these wings and we'll let them sit. It's probably gonna be a little while. Pretty much full. Shake it up a bit before I use it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put this guy right there. Maybe we'll add his belly gem instead while we're waiting. Try to get all that sediment down there at the bottom. If you're impatient or you don't have time to sit and wait to watch me finish this, make sure you give me a follow. I'll post the update in like stories when I'm done, so you guys can see it. Thanks for the likes, Alyssa. I need some music. I'm gonna put on some Twitch safe lo-fi. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. Just need a little bit in the background. Okay, oh, I'm gonna grab a belly gem. Love the trolls, so cool. Thank you. Thanks for liking the live too. I appreciate it. So there's our little belly gem. I'm trying to be careful. It is very small, but just a little bit bigger than that belly. And it's significantly dry, so I want to be careful not to touch it with wet fingers, because then we'll lose the detail in the gem, and then it'll just be like a... I am selling these in the future. Currently, I am working on stock for Oddities and Curiosities in Portland, and then for any winter markets in Portland, Oregon, in the area. If there's anything left over at the end of the year, then I'll put them up on my website. Awesome, thanks. Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy to know that people are interested and do vibe with these, so thank you. Score this guy. I'm gonna dip it in the clay this time. That way it gets a little bit moist, but it doesn't get drip water down my fingers. And then scrape at the belly button. at it just on the one side. I do not want to risk. Don't want to take the risk of smudging it. Here we go. Just giving it a very firm press to disperse that slip all the way underneath. Make sure that I have dry hands. Use my brush to pull slip underneath. Push it underneath. So we get good contact all around. Julianne, thank you for the follow. If you guys are an artist, small business out there, make sure you give me a follow so we can be mutuals. If you like what I do. If you don't like what I do, that's fine. I'll give you a follow back after the live. Most definitely. Thank you, thank you. Trying to find my people. Okay. So let that dry up, and we're gonna pull out the wings that I pulled out before, and we're gonna clean them up and we'll see. I love trolls. They bring back some childhood memories. Me too. Like I said earlier, I'm 38, so this is right in, firmly in my childhood. Trolls were like the thing when I was young. I'm 40, loves, so we're close. You know then. Yeah, this is my childhood all over. They absolutely were the thing. I had over 1,000 of them. I had a bunch of there were ones that were this big, the pencil toppers. And then I think I had one that was about this size. Yeah, when I saw this mold, I was like, I have to get it. I have a perfect idea for these. I'm gonna double check something. Yeah, the Seraphim is the one with 3 sets of wings. They were the small ones, and I had a few about that size. So freaking cool. Do you do the hair also? So I have a mold where the scalp is missing. So I have ones that would be like actual vessels to hold things, like maybe flowers or crystals. I'm familiar with Tiff's Trolls on Instagram. So, but nothing with the hair. At least not yet. This is the first one that I'm making. So I have like a plan of what I want to do for a bunch of them. But yeah, this is the very first. Did I say hi to you, Michelle? Hi, Shell. you're first. You're doing an awesome job, doll. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's very encouraging. Are they for sale? So right now I'm building up stock for Oddities and Curiosities here in Portland in October. And then after that, I'll be selling them around the Portland area during the holiday season, if there are any left. And then after that, if there are any left, I'll put them up on my website at the end of the year. If they're a big hit, then I'll keep making them. And eventually, I will just have like them on my website. But I have, right now, I have the Oddities and Curiosities Expo is a big commitment, and it's like my first like really big show, and it's 2 days, and there's supposed to be like tens of thousands of people there, so I just want to make sure that I have enough stock. But eventually, yes, I will. Awesome. Let me know. I'd love to support you, please. I will. Jenny Corbett, thank you for the follow. Yeah, absolutely. I will let you guys know for sure when they're on my website. I'm excited that everybody's excited about these two, like right off the jump. Hello, cute trolls. Thank you. My girls would love these. So I have to be clear that this is gonna get a lot weirder. Like this guy's not done. I'm adding more to it. I'm doing like biblically accurate angels with these guys. So if they like a little weird, then I'm curious as to how he or she turns out. Yeah. If you can't stay for the whole live, I'm definitely, when I'm done with this one, I'll post it in my stories. So make sure that you're already following me. But anybody else that wants to see if these get done or how these get done, if you can't hang out for the whole live, that's fine. Just give me a follow. And I'll put it on my stories later today. Don't know. I'm still trying to... Yes, love, thank you. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just feel as though these wings might be a little bit too big. For what I want to do. This looks all right. If I attach it behind the ear. It's very Hermes. But I think for covering the feet, these are going to be a little bit too big. Now on farm, yay, it's you. Hi. How are ya? Thank you for sharing the live and liking the live. Thank you so much for all the support, you guys. I appreciate it. Mary, thank you for the follow. All right, I think, let's see. I'm gonna see if this mold comes apart. Oh, it did. Easy peasy. Ooh, it didn't fill though. It lied to me. We're gonna have to try that one again. Doing great. Sneaking a new rabbit in this weekend. Uh-oh. That's exciting. I'm so jealous. Oh. Once my backyard is done, then I'm gonna start asking my husband about chickens and maybe bunnies too. All right, let's try this one again. That did not. Jen N, thank you for the follow. Yeah, guys, two things. One, if you're a artist or small business, let's be mutuals. And two, if you can't stick around to hang out for the whole live to see how this guy's gonna end up, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Give me a follow. I'm gonna post in my stories tonight when this guy is finished. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate all the love. All right, this one seems like it's filling up. Better than before. That one's got like a suction or something. Let's see. Like the hole is small. And it just sealed up completely. Where is my needle tool? TikTok just asked me if your live was appropriate. What did you say? I'm hoping that that's a good thing. Like they're gonna push it out to more people. If they're prompting that question. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yes, didn't want to get you banned. I appreciate it. I don't know. This one didn't fill up all the way on the last pour, so I don't believe it. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. It's not done yet, Taylor. Wait till it's done. If I can get this freaking mold to work. Yeah, I'm hoping because if they're bothering to ask, it's because they want to show it to more people. So, welcome in. Welcome in to all the new people. I really want it to cover. Might have to moisten it up. I'm gonna do that over here to see if I can bend it a little bit without breaking it. If you can't hang out for the whole live and you want to see how this guy turns out later, make sure you give me a follow. I will post in my stories. And if you're an artist or a small business, let's be mutuals. this is not a fast process. And this is the first one that I've been making, so. We're working out the kinks. Hope so as well. Thanks, Shell. I've also got butterfly wings. So once I get the slip fixed, once I get my slip situation fixed, I will pour some of those butterfly wings and we'll do some butterflies. Okay, his little butt is kind of freaking me out. Doesn't have any business being this thick. Ooh, did I stick my finger in the... So now what farm's getting a bunny this weekend? Anybody else doing anything fun? I've already said that I'm probably just going to be playing Stardew all weekend. I'm going to try not to, but once I start, it's an all-day ordeal. I still can't say that name. I do know what you were going to do. It's fine. Are you listening to Miss Jackson? No? No. It's some sort of lo-fi video game music. I think it's Zelda. Wow, thanks for all the likes. That's a lot. He moved a little bit. He did move a little bit. Let's fix that. Gotta get a better join. Sound like you're about to say, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. See, it's funny, you said Miss Jackson, and I didn't think Outcast. I thought Panic at the Disco. And for that, I'm sorry. It's okay. Good. Maybe I should have done more water in the slip since the hole was so small. I guess we'll see if the second time it doesn't. wonder if it asked you if it was appropriate because this little guy is in his birthday suit. Trolls don't have anatomy. Faith, thanks for sharing the live. Caramel apple pop. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. It's a little bum. They're like green and caramel striped, right? So we're gonna clean up around his tum-tum. I say he. I don't know what this guy's gender is. He's just a dude. Okay, I was gonna drive to New York and bring you one. In that case, I've never had one in my life. Me neither. I'll be waiting. Still quite a bit of water on these. Might be okay though. Just gently pressing. Trying not to crack it and trying not to lose too much detail. Just giving myself some like registration marks. Where else do we have contact? Right there. Right here. Jordan's singing about dinosaurs. Awesome. Okay. also a little spot on its ear where it was touching. Guess we're just gonna let. Hey Harley, thanks for the follow. I think we're gonna let it slide. Just let it sit. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Thank you for the likes. It has been a long time since I've had this many likes on a live. I appreciate every single one. In case anyone was wondering, ground turkey feels more icky than ground beef. Like psychologically for me, that would feel more icky. I got chicken sausage from Costco, and I've been eating that recently, and it's actually pretty good, so yay for that, I guess. Ground turkey is disgusting. Ground chicken is much better. Making meatballs, I just can't with the texture. If I was making meatballs, I'd probably use pork and beef. Just saying. Use what you have, but why even buy ground turkey? Alright. Did make registration marks for this guy. Yeah. It's supposed to be more forward. I'm gonna rip it and move it. It'll be fine. My husband did it. We're cutting back on beef due to hubby's cholesterol. It's so unsettling. The last thing I heard on cholesterol is it wasn't something that you could control with diet. It's the last thing I remember hearing. I always could be wrong. Funny enough, we're about to watch Trolls if Rob ever comes out of the bathroom. What's he doing in there? That's better. Probably something to do with the draft. Sounds like he's not gonna watch Trolls then. just trying to do what we can while we wait for his medication. I understand. No judgment here. Oh, they're gonna watch Trolls. They're all gonna watch Trolls. He's trying to get out of it. Is it the new Trolls or the old Trolls? First Trolls, second Trolls. All along, and this one's also touching on the ear. Good. Symmetry. New one, we haven't seen it yet. Got it. Grayson didn't like Trolls last I showed it to him. I just worked somewhere that sold Trolls merchandise and played the music all the time, so I have a strong hate for Trolls. Distaste, hate is strong. The new Trolls, obviously, not the old Trolls. It's this way. I don't like change. Also Team Britney, so didn't do my Michos is in here watching the live, or liking the live, watching the live too, I suppose. Thank you for the likes. How are you? What does being Team Britney have to do with Trolls? Justin Timberlake? Are you not familiar with Britney's The Woman in Me book? And him like sitting in a bathroom with her while she's writhing on the floor in pain? He also like made her get rid of their child. I haven't read it either. But it was all over my For You page for a while when her book came out. Ah, Justin Timberlake's trash. Not just Britney. Team, oh my gosh. Why did it just slip my brain? Team Janet. Janet Jackson. Did her dirty. too. Attached. I just saw like a big thing about, not a big thing, I think there's like some sort of documentary about Nick Carter coming out. It seemed pretty juicy. And the late Aaron Carter. And how his passing may have not been accidental. Showed Gray Spirit Rangers on Netflix. I think it might be a new favorite. I don't know what that is. Is it like Power Rangers? Gotta go, movie's on. All right. Have a good night. I wonder if I can get this flexible enough to press it closer to the cranium. Kids turn into their spirit animals to save the day at their national park. It's a little problematic. But okay. They're native. Okay. Less problematic. At least they're drawn to look as such. Tori McKinney, thank you for the follow. Should have asked if it was a bunch of white kids. Might be. I'm gonna let the slip. I'll let the slip dry on here, and then I'll fix my attachments. Hi, Stephanie. Dang it. It ripped. Okay, and this one, like, filled at the bottom. Hello, how are you? Maybe I do need to thin the slip out. to find a new show. They're taking Octonauts off at the end of the month. Oh no! Okay. Maybe I should use the pen. It's such a tiny hole. I'm so sad. I love learning about sea animals. Oh. Truly a loss. Will third time be a charm? Give this a refill. Plenty in here. I've been live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I do like that the show teaches them the native words of the animals, as well as some of the legends and where they're from. That's cool. Time is at 3:45. Now it appears unclogged. Let's see if I can fix it. Just clogging it up. Over and over again. I don't know. Might have to wait till tomorrow on this one for it to be done. If these little wings don't come together. I gotta figure out a way to make these work. Let's do that while we're waiting. Be careful, these are sharp too. I think I could try to cut off this part. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Gotta go finish making dinner. Catch you later. See you later, Taylor. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your meatballs. I'm sure they'll be just fine. As I found with the chicken sausage. Ooh, I didn't think about the back. It's probably not going to be seen though. Let's not worry about the back. It's not going to be seen. Yeah, not a big deal at all. Okay. There's the first one. We'll have to clean it up to make it more wing shaped. If it looks bad, we just won't use it. See if I can get this guy done in the next 40 minutes. I gotta eat a snack before we go to Costco, otherwise it's gonna be like a $500 trip. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I wish I had had this idea sooner. Sometimes you just gotta think on it for a little bit. It's not perfect, but if I can round it off, it won't be too noticeable. Oops, that is not the bucket. This is the bucket. I need you. Don't fall off the table. Not allowed. Hope everybody out there's having a good day. Wherever you are. do it a little higher, then I can point them down and that'll cover his little feet. That'll work. Point of contact seems to be all along here. Like down on that toe. So on the leg, and then a little bit above the toe. This guy says no peeping the feet for free. I gotta decide how to glaze this guy. Probably antique gold. Looks great. I don't know if I wanted to tilt it up more. Yeah, I feel like this is good. It looks a little uneven. A little too uneven for me. See if I can get it to sit a little bit more symmetrically. That looks good. Well, you guys can say you were here for the first one of these guys. It's just it's been clawing to get out of my brain for a couple weeks now. Here it's just cleanup. He's mostly done, so if you've stuck around this long, thank you. I don't know if it's a seraphim that says be not afraid. Be not afraid. Oh my gosh. So if this thing came up to you at night in a dark alleyway, what would you do? To make sure that all of the connections make sense. Oh my god, it's fine. If that makes sense. I just didn't attach that one good enough. It's better that it falls off now. Maybe I'll make the video. I just need to figure out what sound to use. I'm thinking that if this is your vibe, I want to be friends, or something just really like weird and demonic. Look at it from the front. Guess I don't need to. I already did most of the placement. How awkward do you think it would be to have wings and have like a humanoid body? Very hard to find clothes. You have to cut holes in everything. To be extremely careful and aware of where I am placing my fingers. Making good time. actually looks like really good. Connections, just want to look like it's naturally coming out. Of the body. Too much water. Ooh, he's cracking. Let's try to attach this wing one more time. Hopefully one last time. Okay. Just putting finishing touches on this guy. Then I'm gonna sign him and stick him in the wet box. Well, I guess I gotta make a video of him, but I need my phone for that, so I'll put him in the wet box after I sign off. And then I'll upload a video. So everyone who's not here can see it. Thank you to everyone who is here. appreciate your support, your attention. It means a lot. Hoping to find my people, my weirdos. So if you know somebody that would like my weird stuff, make sure you share my page with them. If you're an artist or a small business, let's be mutuals. It feels so weird cleaning up around his little booty. Their little booty. I don't know what their gender is. Do angels even have genders? Slash, should I check they don't even have reproductive organs? I guess that doesn't matter. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's stop. I think it's done. All the connections in the front look good. Make sure the stuff on the top of the head is well connected. 'Cause the more attachments you add to this stuff, the more fragile it is. More points of breakage. Oh, his little neck is cracking. Probably from the weight. Now you clog up. That wasn't necessary. Go back and fill in his little neck. Because that was cracking too. Be not afraid. Like everything, all the attachments look good. I think this guy is done. Gotta find somewhere to sign him. Okay, thank you to everybody who stuck around and hung out. I'll make a quick video for everybody that couldn't stay. Again, if you're an artist or small business, let's be mutuals. If you just like what I'm doing, give me a follow. If you know somebody that might like my stuff, share my profile with them. I'm trying to find the people that like weird junk. Like I like weird junk. I'm gonna go wash my hands and then I'm gonna sign off. Thank you everyone for hanging out, truly. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. I probably won't be back until Wednesday. But hopefully by then we'll be making more of these. We'll definitely be making more of these guys. Hopefully I'll have my slip under control so we can get some different wings on them. Thank you for being here to see this first guy.